I would say maybe about, no, maybe August of last year, I was having the thoughts of how do I teach my child about God, Jesus, and have that relationship. Well, Elijah's primary diagnosis is autism.
Okay.
He also has what's called childhood apraxia of speech that prevents his ability to make certain sounds,
Okay.
and sensory processing disorder. But I have found that by allowing Elijah to be here in the room, and I can sit in the congregation and actually listen without all the extra, I've actually really enjoyed it, absolutely. I think when we first started, because it was an unfamiliar environment, he, didn't want me to leave, but now I can say, okay, we're going to church, and now he can actually say some words, so he'll say church, and then he'll run in the room, and he's running around, and I can leave, and I can worship without being worried that this particular ministry, I think, is much broader than for the kids. It's certainly for the parents, and we've established a friendship that I know that will continue on.
We're teaching these children about the Lord, and they have different levels of understanding, and we sing. They enjoy the singing. We have music, and then a lesson. And depending on which kids are here, you would try to make sure that each level has an understanding, because this is really about the Lord and Jesus and in their lives. Just to see these young men and women, really, teens, that are willing and do such a good job with mentoring the kids. And recently I had an opportunity to be in the regular children's classroom with one of our kids and kind of integrating him into that. And that was, I think, maybe ultimately that would be the goal for some of these kids, to be able to be integrated into a regular classroom if they have that ability. We do this parents' night out or parents' morning out. It's part of the Bridges, ministry, different than the Sunday classroom ministry, but it gives parents the opportunity to have a break. And one thing with these kids, they're special. God made them special. They already have eternity in their hearts. This is what I was thinking. That's our goal. That's my goal. And the Bible says we have eternity in our hearts, and they don't have the concerns and cares of the world. And that is what we should strive for.
85 to 90% of the people that have a child or partner or parent with a disability do not attend church regularly. That means that the disabled community is probably the largest unreached community in America. In the 30 years that I've been pastoring, I've come across a number of individuals and families with special needs. And frankly, I'm afraid as a church, we didn't know exactly how or what to do to minister to them. Until the Muirheads, Dave and Angie, came into our church, and they have a special needs son, and really seeing how they minister to Jack and seeing their love and compassion and endurance in ministering to their special needs child has set an example for the rest of our church. So let me say, if you have a special needs child or special needs partner, we would count it a privilege and an honor to have the opportunity of trying to meet your needs in the spiritual realm and minister to you on a regular basis.